So we're going to install this frameless mirror over this vanity, and let's get started. So the tools that I'm going to be using are effectively, you need a power drill with a Phillips head, some drill bits. It's good to have a level to make sure it's not, completely off. It's a good idea to wear safety glasses whenever you're drilling into something. It's a good idea to always put a towel over a drain, especially when you're working with small parts, because if you drop anything, it makes your life a lot easier that you don't have to tear apart the drain to get back to the screws or whatever you dropped. So for this mirror, it's 36 inches high and 24 inches wide. I'm at about 25.5 inches on the vanity. I'm going to come in 6 inches from each side of this, try to make this as symmetrical as possible. I have approximately 39.5 inches from the vanity to the light, so I'm going to come up about 2 inches. And if you wanted to, you could check, make sure the two are level. So if you notice, the bubble is between the two lines, making it level. It's a good time to drill. So basically I'm just trying to make sure that the drill bit covers this piece of plastic, but not by much, because I'm going to effectively have to tap this in the wall, then put the screw in here. The reason why we're going to be using these anchors, I know there's a 2x4 approximately right here and somewhere over here, but there's no studs between these. I also don't want to drill too far into the wall because I know I have electrical coming down here from the top, and then I have a couple of pipes behind here, so I don't want to spring a leak or shock myself, so only drill as far as you need to. Drywall is about a 1/2 inch thick, so don't go further than a 1/2 inch. You can put a piece of tape to mark your 1/2 inch if you're concerned about it. If you want, you can tap them in. Alright, that's good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these screws and the plastic, just going to put it through, and I'm going to gently put it in there. Okay, those two are on. Right now I'm just looking to be able to slide the mirror on top of these. So what I want to do next, I'm going to take the mirror and I'm going to put it on here. If your hands are dirty, being that you're going to be touching the mirror, you might want to wash your hands. So lift up. I can set it down onto these mounts. And that one's a little too tight. This is why I don't want it too tight. Alright, there we go. So it's mounted in. You want to make sure that it's as even as possible. So I want to see at the bottom of the mirror, make sure it's even. So I'm going to come in and say, how far am I over? 5 inches. Let's see on this side, about a little bit less than 5 inches. So if I move it ever so slightly to the right. So now we're going to do the same thing above. So this is actually 5 1/4 to center. So we're going to want it to go about 5 1/4 to center up here as well. So I want to keep it in between the lights just because it makes my life easy. If you see up here, so I'm going to go 5 1/4 to the center. I'm actually taking this pencil and putting it right through so I know exactly where to put it, the mark. That way there's no guessing. So 5 1/4 would be right here. That makes my life easy. And then come over here. Don't let go of the mirror if you're doing it this way. Five 1/4 to center. can drill the holes. Having a second person is useful. Do the same thing. Trying to get some of that dust out of there. We're going to push our anchors in. Now if you do tap this in with a hammer, I'd highly suggest taking the mirror out of the way. So I'm just going to take the back of a screwdriver, tap it in. That way I'm not going to hit the glass. So we're going to take our screw, make sure that lines up good. Get started. The same over here. Put this in place. Okay. This mirror's hung. I think it looks more aesthetically pleasing if I don't put things on the sides, so I think we're going to leave it this way after consulting with my wife. We'll go that way. If you do have movement in the mirror side to side, this is pretty tight, so I don't think it's necessary. You could easily just put one of these about halfway up and just mark it with your pencil and repeat the process. But like I said, it's not necessary for this one, so I'm just going to leave it. It looks a lot nicer this way. Thank you for watching. If you like do-it-yourself home repairs like this, please subscribe. You'll find a lot more content like this on this channel. Have a great day.